discussed in the last class, when we set up a new manufacturing site or a new factory, we need to make some strategic level decisions, which are very capital intensive, and when the decision being executed, it's very difficult to reverse it. In other words, for example, when we after we bought some equipment, then it will be difficult to get rid of them. Now, these are the decisions: capacity planning, equipment selection, location planning, and those are the ones that are very difficult to reverse. In addition, we also need to make a decision in product and service design. If we try to step back and think about decisions, here are some characteristics. We have a set of possible future conditions, meaning a list of them, and any of them can happen. Okay, and we can choose. We have the freedom to choose from one of them. And for each decision, or for each alternative, there is a payoff. When we try to make decisions, including the managers or in our daily life, sometimes we make, people make poor decisions. What are the reasons? Sometimes it is because of some future events that we cannot possibly forecast or predict. Okay, but more often, poor decisions are a combination of making mistakes in the decision processes and have bounded rationality. That means the rationality, for example, the department manager tried to optimize the benefits for the department, but not for the company. So the department manager want to maximize his or her own bonus, but not the profit of the company. So it's bounded. And sometimes it's a sub-optimization, meaning that when they reach certain optimization results, they think it is the best, but it's the one that looks like the best, but not. So here are the steps to make decisions. First, it's identify the problem. Second, specify the objective or criteria for a solution, meaning that there's a problem and now we need to solve it, but we need to specify the objective. If the objective changes, then a lot of things will change. It's funny that a lot of times when we make decisions or solve problems, we change our objective during the process. In the business settings, we need to specify objectives up front and do not change it easily. Okay, and then the third step is to develop the suitable alternatives, and we then compare the alternative, find the best alternative, and implement a solution. And the last step is to monitor the execution of the solution. We're gonna look at 4 different techniques in this session, and they are Maximin, Maximax, Laplace, and Minimax Regret. Now we're gonna look at that 3 examples. Here is what we have saw in the class, that for different size of the plans, we have different level of output rate and different average cost per unit. So we can see that a small plant has higher average cost per unit, meaning higher cost and a lower output. Medium plant is relatively bigger output comparing to the small plant, but at the same time a lower average cost. Now the larger plant actually has the lowest average cost and the highest output. So if we look at this, we probably think that we always want to have a high output and a low average cost, which is right here, average cost. So why don't we do this? Why don't we always have larger plant? The difficulty is, or the issue is that a large plant requires usually very intensive capital. Upfront investment, it can be an issue. And at the same time, what if the high output rate, for example, a large amount of products are produced, but the demand is not there, then it's optimal. It's not optimal either. So we need to pick up one of the plant, which be it a small, be it a medium, be it a large, to match the demand.